Hey everybody, thank you for logging into the loadout with the two of us. Sean?
Johnny.
So, little something different today. No special guest, but what we're doing is, with everything we've been working on over the last 2 months with Apache and center staging and our stages that we have to offer out for people, we've been working extensively within people within our companies as well as people from the outside world on putting together a safety package for people to feel safe when they come to our stages.
Right. And today we basically got all the young guys, the up and coming utility guys, camera guys. They all came over, kind of like a play day, and we're going to turn it into a little PPE deal. We can check out some new items that Center Staging and Apache and Hollywood Expendables have put together, and we'll check it out.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, kind of looks Willy Wonka-ish over there, but with the little suits. But I think it'll be cool because I don't think anybody really knows what's going on. But we'll show you guys everything we got today. You know, as far as gloves and hand sanitizers, things for the bands to divide. We've talked to Ray Chu. Now we can actually show you guys what we got, and filters and all kinds of fun stuff. So
yeah, and just another idea too. Like we have done a stream of a band. It wasn't a full band. It was an artist who Zach actually ran everything on. But one of the things that the production manager talked to me about was like, do you guys have like packages where we could purchase gloves and masks and face shields? And what's the, we did the actual one of the foggers, which we'll show you about in the room. But we just wanted to put everything together in a kind of a commercial vibe to where people can see what we're doing. And if anybody needs anything or wants to do something in center staging or Apache, we're the guys to talk to.
Right, and we'll help you out. Or if you guys have any ideas that maybe we haven't thought of or suggestions, we'll try anything at this point, trying to get everybody back to work and be safe. So I think we're going to check out some items here. Matt's over on the other stage, and he's going to show us different things we're doing.
Sounds good. There we are.
So we got the air conditioner going, so that's a bonus. We don't want them hot, but we got the PPE suits that I don't know if guys are going to have to wear them, but if you need them, we have them, and they can jump in those. And
I might try a pair of those out for this weekend.
Yeah, I think so. I could see that happening.
A party at your house?
Right.
There we go.
There we go.
So here's the table. We've got all the different solutions for our fogging machines, which we can use outside. We have specific foggers for inside. Face shields, glove packs, masks, hand sanitizers.
Right.
So some of the different ones.
Yeah, individual packs. So like if production wants to buy each person one, they can have a sealed package that has gloves and a face mask and hand sanitizer in it. Then we have ones like if you have multiple crew guys and you want to pass them out, they can just come grab bags, and everything's prepackaged, ready for them to go. Got wipes,
we've invested in different kinds of wipes as well. I mean, we've got the wipes which you can use on gear and on tables and chairs. Right. We also have medical grade, which is a nice option to have too.
Right. So I think we got that part of it covered. And like I said, anybody has suggestions, call us, text us, email us, let us know. Yep. And we'll make that happen. And the next thing we got over to our left there is hand sanitizing stations.
Yep.
Now, we have signs. You can either put, you can have ones that don't have glove holders or mask holder. Basically, I think these are going to be a huge thing. You put, Purell or any hand sanitizer type stuff in them, and
it's needed everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be kind of a standard thing. So we.
Were you a hand sanitizer guy before this?
Yeah.
You had the little thing on your belt loop.
I don't know about on my belt loop, but
He has one in his work box.
Yeah, I always,
I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I am now, but it was just like.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because we're always touching cables and stuff like that on the ground. But so these, the guys over Apache, well, we haven't been racing much, so.
Got to use those tools.
Yeah. So we've, we built all these, Tim Sweet, came up with the design and
Very disco. The
yeah.
things look flashy.
Yeah, they're all powder coated.
If
nice,
only your
solid.
car was as fast as those.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're so
Those look great. But
Yeah.
that's those are rentals.
these are all rentals at this point.
That's awesome.
And like I said, you can interchange. You can put gloves there. You can put masks there. Whatever you want, or you don't have to have it. It comes with signs or without signs. It's whatever the people want to do to get back to work. We're here for them.
That's great. I agree. That's so super. They look great.
Right. And then the next thing we have over to the left there is these are sinks.
Mobile wash stations.
Yeah. So they it has a foot pump. You'll see it here in a second. Yeah, you got a foot pump to get the water. You got your towel. You got your soap. They're all aluminum, which is supposed to be, not let things sit on it and easy to wipe off and clean. So
rumor has it that before COVID, that was the sheet metal that was going to get used on the number 45 Sean Woodside NASCAR.
that was those are now.
So now they're sinks.
Yeah, it's great. Really.
Way to pivot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got nowhere to race at this point.
They
so
look good.
We built sinks.
How about put a number 45 on the front of that?
That's a good idea. We could try that.
That look good.
Yeah.
Those are pretty incredible, though. I mean, I love to see that Tim came through and went and put his head down on the grindstone and grinded it out with the guys and came up with some really cool products. The only place I've ever seen us use those before COVID was when we did Breakthrough Prize up north. And they had all those portable sinks outside near the restrooms.
Right.
So now that's gone to a whole different option, which is you need those for people to wash their hands everywhere. So you can almost have one of those outside every door.
Right. So, and we're hoping for that. And hopefully that helps, that stuff like this, all trying to get people back to work, make everybody feel comfortable.
What happens if this takes off for Tim and Tim decides to leave and be a sink manufacturer?
Ooh, that's going to affect my racing.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
As long as people stay healthy.
Yeah. So what do we got next? We got the drums next.
All right. Well, so going back to an episode a few before, we spoke with Ray Chu, and we were working on ideas how to keep players, because you know how these band setups are. They're, everybody needs so much space, so you can't really get 6 foot of separation in our stages.
Right.
So we've been using plexiglass situations for audio uses for years, where we have custom brackets made that we actually put usually in front of the drums. So this situation right here, you've got a keyboard and a drum set where they can be right next to each other, and it's that same kind of splash screen. We could also use this in other aspects of the business if somebody needed separation.
Right, divider, just in general, just workstations for people.
Yeah, but the idea for that is, imagine in a house band, you don't lose the look, but you're allowed to have those players back. You get that live band feel. But people can be together, but still separated from where, you get liquids flying. What's it? Droplets.
Droplets. That's the key word.
It's the droplet mask.
Very cool.
Yes.
And you see the separation there between the drums and the keyboard player. And,
and they can still hear each other, and there's nothing going to go crazy there. That looks good.
Right. So we can, offer that up to workstations, like you said.
And hopefully we can help get bands back on stages so we can get live music pumping again.
Very cool.
All right.
And then what's the next thing we got here, John?
So this next thing was, how we talk about how producer Zach was ahead of the curve with learning podcasts and everything going on,
Yeah.
Well, Center Staging actually was using this. It's a HEPA charcoal scrubber, air scrubber.
Okay.
So this has been around. I think they use it for in construction companies, which it would take all the drywall out of the the particles out of the air, so people aren't breathing that all in. Well, we would have, various artists who would come into our studios where we've got, say, 4 rooms next to each other, and they would partake in the legalized marijuana factor here in California.
Right.
And, say you have, 2 different artists, one who is a weed smoker and one who's not a weed smoker. It's not fair for the non-weed smoker to be living in a world full of Maui Wowie.
Right.
So this machine we actually have had for a few years, and it would literally be cycling in the hallway. And it cycles in the weed smell air and pushes out clean air. And the good news is, it's got the charcoal filter on the top, goes through the HEPA filter on the side, and comes back out. And it's nothing you would want running while the band's actually playing, because it does have a motor. Right. It's not crazy, but it is cool. So now this is one more thing we can help do to sanitize the air and, again,
keep everybody safe.
Reduce droplets.
Right.
So that's the full-size big boy one. That's for like hallways and that kind of thing. And then the smaller version, which we could have for like a studio.
Per stage or something.
Yep.
Small stages. Very cool.
Yep.
And then I believe our next thing is, these are kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's seen them. These are assortment of different foggers. Everybody's been seeing the different foggers. So we have the one that looks like Terminator there, we call it, on the bottom. It's actually gas powered there. And, you know, we got that for parking lots, for, you know, people doing motorhomes, or if they want to sanitize the parking lot because everybody's walking in, we can fog the whole area.
Cases, cable.
Yeah, whatever they need to do.
Inside a truck.
This thing can do everything.
That's what's key.
It's the industrial version of it. And then we have a backpack version, which is the clear one there, and that's another fogging system that, you know, people can walk around and do high traffic areas and, you know, entryways if they want to fog. And it's all, you know, it basically, everything dries in 10 minutes. It can go with the solution we have. It can go on electronics and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. The blue one there is more of a handheld version of that, you know, maybe that we'll be starting to use those more just on entryways. You know, these are more high traffic areas, just so you could do a hallway at you know, maybe at lunch they want us to do that. And then, of course, the big daddy of them all, the other one sitting there.
Well, so obviously with the foggers on the left and on the ground, those have a bit of moisture.
A little bit of moisture.
So it's like an 80-20 solution. You can use peroxide or bleach.
Yeah, or they have
have
solution. Yeah, they have their own solution for it.
So those were great for us for like we're saying, we're in the shop. We're going to shoot cases when they go in the truck. Shoot the truck, you know, when they get ready to leave to the next place, just to kill anything that may be on the hard surface. Right. Well, the fogger that we have right there, all the way to the right, that small fogger, which looks similar to the ones we use on set anyway, for fogging, for pyro, that comes with this juice called Bactylene, which it's all essential oil kind of vibe. It has it comes from limestone.
Right.
So this came from the car industry. So Mitch, who owns cars and that's one of his passions, he found out that they basically, you can go and you can put it in the return vent of your air conditioner, and it sucks this juice into it, which basically doesn't, you know, it doesn't leave any residue. Goes through the whole system, comes out the air conditioner. So that it kills 99.9% of the bacteria, which the virus actually needs to grow on.
Right.
So that's our idea. So now what we would do is in a studio is we set the studio, the gears come in safe, it's all in there, we're done for the night. We shoot this into the system, the AC system, we leave. You can breathe it, you can do anything. We actually, when the shoot we did with the pianos a couple weeks ago, we polished the pianos to clean, and you know how that finish is.
Right.
We fogged the room, we left, we came back in, nothing. No residuals at all. We did bacteria checks on the consoles, find out what the level was, came back in when it was done, and it's like down to nothing. It's insane. So that's a cool machine that we offer too, and we could use that. So it even happens on lunch break. So everybody works, you come in a safe environment, you work, you go to meal, we shoot it off during the meal break, you come back ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the things we've been working on, I think people should feel pretty safe, and you know, we have every kind of fogger you need. We have every PPE type of thing to keep you safe, and we have everything to wash your hands, keep hands separated, workspaces. So if anybody needs anything, or like I said, if you have any suggestions on things that you might want on your shows, let us know. But this is a good start, I think, for us.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everything is still so up in the air.
Right.
With, you know, are asymptomatic or this or that, how everything's rolling. But, you know, we've worked hard on it, and everybody who in our companies, obviously, I mean, like, it's been a major priority for both of us since we have stages to rent.
Right.
You know, so if for us, the very first question is talent going to come in? They want to know what your safety procedures are.
Right.
So I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we're getting to show that here. It looks pretty cool. And also there's the Apache green screen. If anybody wants a green screen, that's quite an impressive set.
Yeah, no, anybody needs a stage, center staging, Apache, we're all available. And if you need any of these products, we have center staging, Apache, and Hollywood Expendables. Let us know, and we'll get it to you.
Yeah, we would love that.
All right, man.
Pretty
good?
good?
This is good, yeah.
So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Sorry we didn't have a special guest today. You know, it's kind of nice for maybe us to have a little hang time.
Well, yeah, little you and I time.
Yes.
Okay. But I mean, hey, the good thing is maybe we're going back to work soon. So
yes, well,
and this could help people. So
that's right.
That's all we want to do, Johnny. We just want to help people.
That's true.
Right. So, We'll see what happens. Hey, speaking of help, thanks Zach and Matt and the other Zach
and old Reader over there.
Reader and everybody. Everybody's done a great job getting all this stuff done. So
yeah, it's what's that? Isn't there? It takes a village. Well, how's that line go?
Something with it takes a village to raise a kid.
That's why we need a guest, for the record.
Yeah, just to say. All right, and I can't forget Tim Sweet. He designed the sinks and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So,
Very
all right,
cool.
thanks everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to all the cameramen too helping out.
Yeah.